Okay, I'm back with another review. I'm bringing you Lieutenant Lepira and R5-F7, both Toys R Us exclusives with the 30th anniversary Y-Wing fighter. Let me first start out by saying that my friend, who is from time to time my cameraman, made a brilliant suggestion about Rebel pilots from the Battle of Yavin. Instead of coming out with them, one with a battle pack and another one with a fighter that's only in a certain store exclusive, or maybe one with a wave every now and then, like the Wedge Antilles none of us can get, just come out with an ultimate battle pack with all the Rebel pilots from Yavin together and a good deal of the droids. I think that's a good idea. Tell me whether or not you would buy that if you're a fan out there. The original trilogy. I think a lot of Rogue Squadron fans would actually get that, because the Yavin heroes are supposed to be the prequel to the Rogue Squadron novels. Anyway, starting out here, I've got Lieutenant Lepira with 1950s pompadour. I've looked at him again in the movie. He does not have that extreme of a 1950s haircut, trust me. I don't know why they made the figure like that. Well, this figure is a redo of the 2004 Dutch Vander figure from the Saga collection. Because this figure is 4 years old and the figure he's based off of is 7 years old, his articulation's a bit out of date. He's got a swivel neck, swivel shoulders, a swivel left forearm, and a swivel right bicep. That's probably to fly the Y-Wing properly. Swivel hips, ball hinge knees, and a removable helmet. No waist or ankle articulation. He doesn't come with a weapon or a holster, but to be fair, in the movie he doesn't use one. His helmet is right here. This helmet is rather movie accurate as well. Look at that. Put it on him for you. Also, these guys they're a bugaboo to get out of that pack. I had to cut this thing. I had to use scissors. I had to use some snippers. I was afraid of damaging the Y-Wing or the figures trying to get this out. I guess they make it where thieves just can't steal the figures out of the package, but if you buy the thing legitimately, you can barely get them out. Moving on to the droid. Alright, this droid is a repaint of R5-D4 from the 2006 Saga collection. And he's also a redo of, let's see, R5-M2 from the Hoth Recon Patrol and R5-K6 from the Scramble at Yavin Battle Pack. He's also a droid for the second Death Star, also from Saga, a black droid, and that escapes my name. If you remember a few months ago, I showed you the R5-D4 from the Vintage Collection, and I actually said the Saga one was better, so he is based off the Saga one. One thing, you turn his head, this replicates the bad motivator coming up for R5-D4, and he's got two antennas here on the top. One that comes up and one is stationary. The stationary one you have to be careful of. I have not reviewed the Hoth Recon Patrol Battle Pack because this came out and I misplaced the one for the droid that came with that one. It's hard to get back in. It's hard to find if you lose it. So be careful if you take this antenna out at all with this droid. The weathering on him is also really good. Look at the weathering on that droid. Very good paint job on him. I will read off his articulation to you. Of course, he's got the removable antenna that simulates a bad motivator. He's got a swivel clicking head, swivel legs, hinged ankles, and wheels on his feet, so he can actually roll. He is far superior to the Build-A-Droid they try to sell us as a premium figure in the Vintage Collection. Anyway, these figures, they're a bit dated, but they're still good figures. I mean, honestly, he just has to sit in the Y-Wing, and he still looks really good as a figure, other than the hair. And this is still a good droid. I'm going to probably give the droid maybe a 7.5, 7 3/4. I still like that droid. The pilot's only going to get a 7. He's too dated for me to do anything else. He's not up to the articulation we're used to in the current figures. He still looks really good as a pilot, as I said. Give you a whole 360 of him. The paint job and everything's very good on these figures. But yeah, these figures are Toys R Us exclusives with a 30th anniversary Y-Wing. If you get a chance to get that at a deal and you like Rebel pilots from the Battle of Yavin, I would definitely pick them up. This is Supreme signing out, and thank you for tuning in.